It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. We got another beer machine, but this is different. This is a beer brewing machine that doesn't even need plugging in. It was my birthday recently, only 2 days ago, and my wife, craft beer lady, bought me the Pinter. So, got a bit of time to get a video set for you today, so here we are. I'm going to get straight into it. So, here we go. One box. Two box. Oh, look at this! There's a picture of hops. I'll show you that in a moment. But welcome to the world of fresh beer. So here is the booklets that come with it. Here's the machine. My wife's gone for the blue one for me. Here it is. Put that down for a moment. And whoa, look at this. I got some beer. These are the cartridges that you use, and then, but first of all, let me show you this. Look at this. I mean, you could use that as the brewing. You could brew on that, I suppose, couldn't you, really? Very well marketed, I must say. And when I first seen this, a few months ago, I seen this machine on Instagram, and they really pushed it on Instagram. I never really looked at it. But I'm happy. I'm happy that my wife's bought me one of these because, well, you know, who doesn't like some kind of beer brewing machine? So this is a 10-pint crate. This is dark matter. I'm presuming this is a stout. And this is West Nuevo. I thought I had a Vice beer as well, but maybe that's somewhere else. What's in this box then? Oh, this is some kind of, I think they call it the brewing engine. There we go, that goes on the back. So, without further ado, I think what we looked at was, or what my wife was telling me just now, they were £13 to £14 and £15 for the dark matter. So that works out, 10 pints, £15 is £1.50 a pint. And this West Nuevo, 6 days to 2 days conditioning time, so 8 days. This was about £13, so that's £1.30 a pint. So I'm gonna, a California common lager. So we're gonna get straight into this. No messing about on the channel. There's the little yeast cartridge. Here is the, I'm done a bit of brewing myself, so I'm going to call this brewing syrup. It's basically a concentrate. You get it into this machine. Right, so you turn the back to carbonated, which it already is. And then you kind of open up the front here on this machine. Get rid of that. Right. That comes off there. Forget the instructions. Right, we're back. I just scanned the QR code. Will come with the little word bottle we put in a moment. And it's really cool because it just shows you how to do it. No problem at all. So if I press play, it tells you how, with a very, very quick video, how to take this apart. So first of all, I took this off, guessing. But you just slide the front off. Take the top off. Lift this. Remove the little bit of card that's there. Unscrew it. Yeah. Whoa. Ah, there we go. Whoa. Right, that was quite tight, but we got it. Unscrew that there. And then we go to the next step. Make sure it's on carbonated on the back, which we've done. It was on carbonated when we had it. So next step, this is really easy. So right, you grab hold of this purifier, pour this in. Now, do I want to put the purifier in? Now this is a really important step because do I want a hazy lager? Kind of. But do I want to make sure it's done properly? Yeah, kind of. So I'm going to have a clear lager. I'm going to do as I'm told. But if I was doing this on my own, I'd probably discard of this because I don't really want a clean lager. But we're going to get it in anyway. Pour that in there. So it's just showing you. There you go. Pour that in. Oh man, just poured it all in. Pour the entire bottle of Purifying into the pinter. Right, okay, yeah, that was right. I was thinking, oh no, poured it all in. Right, here we go. Followed by hot tap water. Let's rewind it a little bit. To the middle of the internal bar. Right. Got it. Middle of the internal bar. So we're just going to heat. Well, might as well just flip this down. You'll be able to see what's going on. Make sure it's hot water. Right, okie dokie then, we got the water up to the line. You grab this top, put that in there like so, and then you put it on top of the pinter. Screw it up nice and tight, like that, nicely lined up. Grab your smartphone app, go to the next one. Tension your up. Make sure the main cap handle is division, show the handle push all the way up to the recess. Yeah, next, yeah. Give it a bit of a shake. Give it a bit of a shake. Right, okie dokie dokie dokie. So you're making sure all of them. That purifier is sorted. Give it a shake. Okay, so next, to attach the Brewing Dock and arrow 1 with arrow 1 on the Pinter. Right, we got to attach the Brewing Dock now. So I'm just gonna grab the camera, Put it back up as normal. There we go. Grab the machine. I mean, I'm doing it like this. I'm doing it like this because this is nothing's edited. Well, there was a little bit of editing with the water, but that's because I couldn't see. That's because I'm blind, and I had to get the light on to see whether I was getting to the line. But that's sorted now. So, Brewing Dock. Let's have a look at this. Right, so set it up. Anti-lock on there. Right, so then you grab hold of this, stick it on the middle there, push it down, and then lock it into position. There we go. Right, that's it. We got that bit sorted. I got water all over the floor as well. This would be a normal person's way of doing this kind of brewing thing. It's not kind of like ultra edited and ultra, you know, you're going to get a bit of water on the floor with yourself brewing. You're going to get a bit of stuff everywhere. It's part of brewing, I promise you. I promise you. Next. Are you sure that the brewing dock is finished with arrow 1 directly above arrow 2? It just says A and B. Yeah, that'll do. What's this now? Turn the pointer over, leave it for 10 seconds. That's probably to make sure it's not leaking. Yeah, that's just to make sure it's not leaking. Right, that's flipped over. Place the pointer in the sink, and then by lifting it. Oh, blimey! Then you got to unscrew it. What? Right, I'm putting the pointer in the sink. Wow, this bit's an interesting one. Right, lift up the handle, hold it down in, turn it. Really? We're really gonna do that? Right, let's have a go at this then. Right, so I've lifted up the handle. It says hold it in and turn the thing. And then lift it off. I'm going to chuck that over there in a minute. Woo! Right, what are we doing now then? Purifying. Oh, so you're putting the tap. You're putting the tap back on now, and well, the right, this is going to be, where does tap go? Right, tap is on. Now we're getting rid of all this. Right, actually, we were just going to get, they just wanted you to pour some through the machine. So we're going to take that back off. Undo this. Wow, this is going to be a long video. Unscrew this and then chuck this thing away. Right, so we purified everything. Get rid of that in there. So I suppose now everything's clean. That's all we were doing so far, is making sure everything is clean and tidy. Right, next stage. Oh yeah, and then pour that away. Right, so we've purified our machine. Whew, right. Put the back thing up to carbonated, fill it up to the line. Oh, was it cold water or hot water? Hang on a minute. Cold water, cold tap water. Right, cold tap water. On we go. Nearly there. A little bit more. Right, we're smack on the line. We're smack on the line. Right, I'm supposed to pouring that stuff in, aren't we? The wort. Right, pour the yeast in first, followed by the worty stuff. So, here's the yeast. Finally, we're brewing. I was wondering what we were doing earlier on. I was like, what's all this in aid of? Right, cold water. I'm presuming this is lager yeast. And this is the West. So we're doing the California Common Lager. So let's crack this. Oh man. Right, here we go. Oh, that was hard. Right, here we go. I can see there's a little bit of yeast around the rim, so we're going to kind of catch some of it. There we go. Touch of cold water in here because there's going to be a bit of syrup in there, so you want to. Ooh, it smells like OXO cubes. Get a bit of that in there. Chuck that in there, so that's job done. There's a little bit of liquid there, but I suppose we can get the cloth in there and clean that bit up. That's a lot of sugar, that is. That's a lot of sugar. So you're thinking to yourself, or I'm thinking to myself, I don't want any kind of yeast infection. So, up to the line. Cold tap water. Chuck that in. Chuck the yeast in first. Chuck the syrup in. And I suppose you're just chucking the lid back on then. Yeah, you're chucking the lid back on then. I think that's it. We're done. Right, that goes on there. It's just a tank then. It's just a tank. But the good thing about this is that you've got the tap as well, just to pour the beer later on. So that's it. We're in. You know, when in the brewing process, that's it. You're kind of done once the yeast. I suppose the next thing to do is to shake. Make sure the tap handle is in position. And all the way up to the access. Yeah. Okay, next. So we're going to be tipping it up, giving it a bit of a shake. Bit of a shake. Mixing all that lovely yeast, all the wort, all the water. Right, there we go. then we're pressing next. Oh, we're loading the back dock thing on now, so that goes on there like so, as we did earlier. So putting that down, putting that there. Right. I got soaking wet, everything's wet. What haven't I done? That's there. That's there. Or is it the other way? No, it's definitely that way. Doing something wrong here. Doing something wrong. What are we doing wrong? That can only go there. Ah! What the? Man. At this point, I gotta be honest, I'm not messing about. At this point, I'm thinking grab a bottle out the fridge and just drink it, you know. But it's £1.50 a pint, so it's probably worth the struggle. What's not helping is that my hands are all wet. Maybe that's not down far enough. I just don't want to spend the whole time watching a video. So it's got to lock into position. So they're saying make sure it's like rock it back and forward a bit. Make sure it's in, and then should just turn on. But I can't get it on. So I'm going to come back when this thing's on, otherwise I'm going to start swearing. Okay, we got the brewing thing on the back. So here it is. You could just hear it going down into the back of this system here. And you've got to leave this now undisturbed for 6 days brewing time, 2 days conditioning time. So 8 days. What the hell's that dripping on me? Anyway, right, okay. So where can I leave this? I'm going to leave it over here. There we are. So that was a look at, I mean, this was just my unboxing, getting into this as it would be. Nothing's edited. As I mentioned earlier, this was how it will be for you, because it was for me. Absolutely unedited. We'll come back in 8 days time for another video. I'm going to post this video right now, so come back in 8 days time for the West Nuevo California Common Lager tasting. Thanks for watching the unboxing, setup and brewing process of the Pinter beer machine. Put your comments in the comments box. Please subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers!